Okay, so this is a sequence that we're really excited to present. It's a sequence we call Running with the Wolves, and in the script it was barely there. It was just a few lines saying that the girls enjoy their time in their new bodies as wolves. But Ross and I felt that for the movie, it needed a pause point, a kind of a tent pole, a moment of kind of mindfulness where Robin got to really discover what it was to be a wolf and explore all the new senses and have a really joyful moment as a wolf. So we really saw the world that she wishes she could be part of whenever she's stuck back in the town. So it's kind of a tentpole emotional moment in the middle of the movie, and it's also a time for us to show off and play with all the techniques we've been experimenting with. And we were lucky enough, we knew we needed a good song for it, we weren't quite sure what, and I just ran into Aurora Aknes's music by accident, and I was on a run one day and I came back and our editor tried it out and we said that song works great, and that sort of became the bedrock for the sequence because we boarded to the song, and we finally even managed to re-record a special version of it with Aurora for the final movie. So you'll hear that after we go through the making of it and the techniques.
There you could just see some storyboards and layouts and then rough animation, and really because this is a pause point and quite free, the storyboarders were able to try out all kinds of really interesting wipes and transitions, and we were able to put in some wolf vision shots and some wolf hearing shots, and try out some clever uses of perspective and flat perspective, and yeah, you can see there when we go into clean animation how free it is, and Maria kind of art directed this sequence and tended to make it a bit more painterly. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So for this sequence we were trying to make it like super free and loose, either in the line and in the color. So we were taking a lot of inspiration in Princess Kaguya and the illustrations from Cyril Pedrosa, because they all have a very nice flow and the line is so rough and so nice. So we were trying to bring that all in all the backgrounds and stuff, but even in the cleanup of the characters. And then for the color, everything was like very free and like kind of like an illustrations. That's why some of the backgrounds has like the borders or the edges like bleeding a little bit, the watercolors. So it was like a little bit everything like super free and bluish and pinks and purples, like because it's the very special magic moment of the girls. So it was very, very lovely.